Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with members of the South community.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from them later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Alumni Return edition of the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 5th of January, a day 2. I'm Zoe Brixa.
And I'm Aiden Dombrowski. This Wednesday, the Cultural Society hosted the coolest event in town with a long-awaited ice skating night at Grant Park. I had the chance to check in with the Cultural Society at this icy event. The Cultural Society's ice skating night has kicked off, and it's cold. The Cultural Society's ice skating event happened this past Wednesday. The attendees gathered at Grant Park at 6:30 p.m. for an evening of ice skating with their friends.
It's really great. A little scary, but you know, if you just practice, I guess you could start doing whatever they're doing.
It's also like nice seeing people out of school and nice seeing people fall.
Included in the $20 admissions price was delicious pizza and drinks for all of the participants. From pro skater to absolute beginner, everyone had a chance to get on the ice, some more graceful than others. The students had a fantastic time showing off their skills on the ice as well as socializing with their friends.
It's very fun. I've never been ice skating before.
He's enjoying the night!
Yeah, that.
The event culminated in a group picture on the ice of the Cultural Society, not excluding those without skates, as people shuffled onto the ice with sneakers. The event was certainly an exciting way for the South community to kick off the new year, thanks to the Cultural Society and South's PTSA. With the Falcon Report, I'm Aiden Dombrowski.
On the morning of January 19th, first period took an enlightening turn as a guest speaker delved into the dangers of cyberbullying. 7th and 8th grade classes gathered into South Hall and were greeted by Mr. Swinson before the commencement of the assembly. Real-life stories from students the ages of the audience members unfolded, all shared from various social media platforms. These stories, albeit some tragic, served as a reminder for students about the risks of being online and encouraged them all to always abide by South's motto, small acts of kindness make a big difference. Overall, the assembly aimed to foster mindfulness and a culture of kindness among South's student body.
During the last school week of 2023, many of South's clubs came together to celebrate the holidays and show appreciation for their fellow members. Planning weeks in advance, these groups drew names and created winter wish lists with their desired gifts. Groups like the Cultural Society, the Jedwoods, the Falcon Report, and the Forum Club met on the last days of the school year to finally discover who their secret Santas were and give and receive presents. These gift exchanges set the tone for a wonderful break as all who were involved entered the holidays with special goodies and a sense of appreciation. Aside from giving gifts to each other, the Jedwoods treated the whole school the Friday before break with their traditional caroling in the hallways, 9th period, with a special rendition of Carol Between the Bells in between first and second period. Happy New Year, Zoe. It's hard to believe that it's 2024. I already feel older and grayer and tireder and with less hair. Gosh.
Well, regardless of how the elderly may feel, it's time for the New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, do you have one of those?
Well, most people want to go to the gym, but I want to eat more brownies. But let's hear what the South community have to say. The Falcon Report's Sarah Singh was on the bustling scene to report.
Sarah?
So I'm in South Grounds asking everyone their New Year's resolution. So what are you guys' New Year's resolutions?
Well, I want to look at the world in a positive way and make sure that I'm more successful for my future.
I want to not take little things to heart.
I can get hundreds in almost all of my grades. And I want to achieve that by working hard and studying almost all the time, because if you procrastinate, you won't be able to achieve those goals. So that's why I'm going to put my head forward and try to achieve my goals for this year.
My New Year's resolution is to maintain good grades for my classes and get an 85 overall in all of them.
So this year I'm trying to get more sleep, because sleep is an issue for me because I like staying up late.
To be better in school and get my grades up. I want to be more productive and get more sleep.
My New Year's resolution is to become the academic weapon that I deserve to be.
To focus on my schoolwork more instead of playing video games.
To get to sleep at a better time, just so I could wake up early in the morning and be refreshed and ready for school.
My New Year's resolution is to go outside more and read.
For the Falcon Report, I'm Sarah Singh.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll hear all about junior high winter concerts, but first, a bird's eye view of physics sweaters. The Falcon Report will be right back.
It's that time of the year. The hallways seem pitchier, and your weird friend from band always seems to be tired. The District Music Festival is fast approaching. Musicians from around the district are diligently practicing. They bring to us each year the most talented, the most show-stoppingly awesome music the district has ever heard. But they might need a little bit more practice before then. They're great. They're fine. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Anyway, they'll be fine. But first, they must audition in order to become the best, probably the best musicians group we've ever seen. Oh boy, we're gonna need a lot of work.
Aren't you a vampire?
Yeah, the good kind.
They have a good kind?
Yeah, I'm the one who gives blood.
Oh, okay, great.
There's a moment that inspires us all. Whether it's that one team or the one player. Volleyball, wrestling, or even basketball, you aspire to be just like them. But even they had to start somewhere too. Sign up for a junior high winter sport on Monday at 3:15 p.m. in the gym and become the next big thing that inspires us all.
South's junior high musicians recently put on a stellar performance at the annual Junior High Winter Concert. The night was kicked off by the Junior High Orchestra led by Miss Elizabeth Clampkin, playing a jazz piece called Boogeyman Blues, the festive Jingle Bell Rock, and several classical themes in The Clash of the Triads. They were followed by the Junior High Chorus directed by Mr. Kyle Hayden. The chorus sang the Czech folk songs Stodola Pampa, a winter lullaby called the Snow Carol, the spiritual Down by the Riverside, a seasonal piece called In December, as well as the famous Beatles tune Can't Buy My Love. The concert was concluded by the junior high band, directed by Miss Melanie Bedell, playing Believe from the Polar Express, I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, a twist on the holiday classic in Frosty's Caribbean Holiday, and a pop piece called Dua Lipa Duo. The young musicians undoubtedly put their hard work and talent on display on this musical night.
Spanish classes around the building took to their recipe books and the home kitchens of students with cooking presentations before the break. Whipping up culinary storms, the budding chef language students paired up, taking their projects home where they were tasked with cooking a recipe of their choice. Students had to not only cook their chosen recipes, but film themselves in an instructional video. Adding a little kick from the spice rack, these oral video presentations, the recipes, and their in-class projects were in Spanish. Finally, from the screen to the paper dishes of students, these delicious recipes were also shared with the class. Full bellies of chocolate cake, rice, quesadillas, and more made these Spanish presentations muy delicioso.
I feel like the frigid winter feel has really been evading us this winter.
I know what you mean, but for better or for worse, the below freezing temps and signs of snow have seemed scarce for the winter that we're having. Maybe this weekend's weather forecast holds some frostiness after all, but only Alexander Metzer knows for sure.
Alex?
Thanks, guys. This weekend will be frigid, as tomorrow brings the first snow of the season. Today will be a mix of sunny and partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy and will begin snowfall from the late evening into Sunday morning. Sunday will be breezy and have periods of snow throughout the day. Enjoy the frosty weather self. Back to you in the studio!
Despite the weather, the boys basketball team has been on fire, taking Plainedge to the court before the holiday recess.
And what a close game it was! To hear all about the boys' hoop shooting victory, we'll turn to both Alina Trzynski and Graciela Alvarez.
Alina?
And Graciela.
Thanks, guys. Right before the winter break, the boys basketball team had a very close victory against Plainedge.
Plainedge took an early lead, but South's defense was very sharp. Junior Keith Bernardin converted a three-point play. To end off the first quarter, junior Brady Del Valle made a clean two-point shot, and 8th grader Christian Jean-Baptiste tied the score 9-9 with a layup.
In the second quarter, senior Lonnie Creech started South with a layup. Brady and Keith scored layups from all around the court, and then Brady ended the quarter in style with an impressive 3-point shot and a 2-point shot to end the quarter off, 24-28. After an incredible performance from the SEP team in the third quarter, South kept their defense up and top player Brady scored another 2-pointer with ease, and not much longer got an amazing 3-pointer to put South up 29-28. The score continued to go back and forth as Brady was at it again, hitting a clutch game-tying 3-pointer.
And after Plainich broke the tie, Brady brought it right back up 40-40 with an excellent layup, bringing the game into overtime. In overtime, Plainich managed to score 3 points. Keith brought up a clean layup, and Brady made the crowd go wild, making another 2-pointer with 38 seconds left in overtime to bring South the win with a final score of 44-43.
And that's sports. That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Aiden Dombrowski, I'm Zoe Brixa.
Have a wonderful weekend, South. What's with the box?
You want to see something funny?
I'm scared. Oh, that artifact. Where did you get that?
It's a really old relic. It's actually worth a lot of money nowadays. A whole 3 cents. I could pay my college tuition with that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can't.